What's up, bros, and welcome. So today I'm going to be showing some ways that you bros can modify your Wolf Mask Warriors from Ninjago Dragons Rising Season 2 Part 1. So these guys are already pretty great. Like, these guys have a nice design, but there's always some room for some extra modifications. So let's get down to business. Number 1, armor pieces. So the armor piece that's used for the Wolf Mask Warriors is this dark blue armor piece that was originally used for the Taser Iron Man minifigure. So this armor is already pretty nice and it fits well with the minifigure, but here are a few extra armors that you can use if you want to modify your Wolf Mask Warriors for them to be a bit more unique. So the first one is very simple. You can just take a purple version of the dark blue armor piece and give it to the Wolf Mask Warriors. I think this is the simplest but best armor that you can use for the Wolf Mask Warriors if you want them to be a little different, or if you just find the original dark blue one boring. The purple really pops and matches with the rest of the purple parts of the minifigure, and this purple armor piece is used for a couple different Monkey Kid minifigures, I believe, or from like the Lady Bone Demon minifigure. Now, the second armor piece is actually the Lord Ra's armor piece from the second Lord Ra's minifigure. Now, this armor piece is also used for a couple different minifigures, but it actually works wonders for the Wolf Mask Warriors. Like, if I pop it on, bam, doesn't that look cool? The only issue with this armor piece, though, is it's not entirely compatible with the mask. Like, the mask can't like go down all the way, but from a distance, it still looks pretty cool. Third alternate armor you can use is actually this stone gargoyle armor piece from Nexonite. So this armor piece in purple looks pretty sick on the Wolf Mask Warriors. It makes them feel a bit more bulky, as you can see here, and the armor also comes in a couple different colors, but I think the purple version works best for the Wolf Mask Warriors. Fourth armor piece that I want to show is actually this Rockstar Batman armor piece from the LEGO Batman movie minifigure series Blind Bags. Now this armor piece is the same mold as the Golden Master or the Overlord's armor from Ninjago Rebooted but in silver. So I think this armor goes pretty well with the Wolf Mask Warriors because if I pop that on, doesn't that look nice? Now the body does have some silver, but since you actually use Cinder's legs for this custom because I think it has like a bit of silver, so matches the armor. So doesn't the armor look nice on the Wolf Mask Warrior? Now, if I remove these Cinder legs and just give him the normal Wolf Mask Warrior legs, the armor doesn't look as well because the legs don't have much silver. So if I give him back the Cinder legs, goes so well with the armor, like damn. The last quote-unquote armor piece that I want to show is actually the piece that is used for the Lady Iron Dragon minifigure from the LEGO Ninjago movie. Now, this piece is for like an archer, but I think this could work well for the Wolf Mask Warriors because this side armor piece has this Oni print or whatever, and I think this fits the Wolf Mask Warrior, so this armor could go well for a Wolf Mask Warrior if they're like an archer or they have a crossbow or a bow and arrow or any weapon that uses arrows. So I mean, this genuinely looks like a Wolf Mask Warrior, like an official Wolf Mask Warrior minifigure. If it came in a set with like a bow and arrow, it would come with this armor piece, and like, doesn't this look nice? Now, for the first segment of this video, we covered good armor pieces for the Wolf Mask Warriors. Now we're going to be talking about things that you can add to the waists of your Wolf Mask Warriors. Now, number one is a gray skirt piece, specifically skirt pieces used for Nia. And right here I actually have the skirt piece, which is from Nia from the LEGO Ninjago movie. Now, this skirt piece is in like this grayish color. Now, the gray actually fits the Wolf Mask Warriors because, as you can see here, their torso and leg printing do have small parts of gray, as you can see here, like on the legs and on the torso. So that's why I think these skirt pieces kind of fit for the Wolf Mask Warriors. So any sort of gray skirt piece works for them. Now, the last piece that is good for the waist of the Wolf Mask Warriors is this purple Catwoman belt piece. Now, this belt mold comes in a couple different colors, but the only one that fits the Wolf Mask Warriors is the purple version from Catwoman, because there's already like some nice purple printing on the torso and the legs, and I think the belt matches really well with that, as you can see here. So it kind of gives it a more tactical look. But third segment, we're going to be talking about swapping the body of the Wolf Mask Warriors. So for this first one, what if we gave the Wolf Mask Warriors the body of like Cinder? So Cinder does use the wolf mask piece in the show, so we're going to make sure that this doesn't look like Cinder using a wolf mask. So we're going to remove the head and the accessories, of course, and we're also going to be swapping out the arms for some dark blue arms that have some purple hands to let people know that this isn't actually Cinder, but just like a random wolf mask warrior, maybe a more skilled one. That's why they have the same body as like Jordana and Cinder. So we have the completed body, so we can attach the Wolf Mask Warrior armor and the head and the mask, and bam. Then we have the completed modified Wolf Mask Warrior who has the same body or armor as Jordana and Cinder. Doesn't that look clean? For the second torso modification, we're going to be switching out the Wolf Mask Warrior torso for this Chima bird torso from back in the day. And here we have the final product. I actually swapped out the legs as well for Cinder's legs because just like when I showed the Rockstar Batman armor piece earlier, I think the legs have some extra silver that match the added modified piece that we're using. For earlier we had the Rockstar Batman piece, and now we have the Chima bird piece. Now this piece has some silver, that's why I used the Cinder legs, and this piece has like dark blue and silver and gray for like the tactical belt, and the light blue. The light blue piece in the middle is the main reason why I use this, because it matches like the Wolf Mask Warrior's color schemes, except it doesn't have purple. That's why I added some purple hands for the torso, and the torso just has a tactical look, so that's why I think if you want your Wolf Mask Warriors to have like a tactical or futuristic look, these Chima bird pieces are great. Oh, and the Rockstar Batman piece actually works wonders with the Chima torso and the Cinder legs as well. Now we've talked about armors and waist pieces and swapping out the torso and legs. Now finally, for the final modifications you can do for your Wolf Mask Warriors, you can give them some cloth pieces. For instance, we have this one neck cloth piece or collar piece from the Lego Batman movie minifigure series blind bag, specifically from the Wonder Twins. So this piece works wonders for these guys. And bam. That doesn't look that bad, as you can see here. I think the purple collar is a bit big, but I think it does add something special to these guys. Next modification, we're just going to add a purple cape. The purple cape kind of makes this Wolf Mask Warrior look like really high up in the ranks, so yeah, if you want to make like a custom Wolf Mask Warrior who's like a general or something, slap on a cape. And if you don't want to use a purple cape, use a dark blue cape, like any dark blue cape. I'm just using this one from Batman, and this is like the only dark blue cape I have, so that's why I'm using it. Now, this cape is not the best. I would prefer a dark blue cape that's just like straight, not like a Batman cape with like the spikes. So yeah, this is not the best choice, but I think this also looks pretty decent. Maybe even better than the purple one. But anyway, that's basically it for the fun techniques for how you can modify your Wolf Mask Warrior from Dragon's Rising Season 2 Part 1. Right here we have a custom minifigure using some of the techniques from today's video, and this bad boy is looking dope. I'm probably going to put him on the thumbnail or something. This is an experimental video, so if you want to see more how-to modifying your minifigures or making customs, this types of stuff, tell me in the comments below, and I'll make more. And of course, I hope you bros enjoyed this experimental video. Have a great day. Godspeed, bros.